separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Oregon Ducks offense will get first crack at it today. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with it, turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sutter. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Oregon State's offense will get the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football. I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties. And you're right, speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durant. There he goes! He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Rourke. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Beavers are on the move. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Running back searching for a hole.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it up. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
14, Oregon State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rourke. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He might want another play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Sutter. Breaks free. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Oh, they block it.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Lions. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Rourke. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about, but if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snagged out of the air. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Clay. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man, it's Lawson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he...
Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 19.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Durant. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Connection to the right. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense picks it up. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that drive. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Power football with the wire. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another. Right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Beavers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That's caught. It's Sutter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Ducks are in the red zone.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have with the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught behind the line. It's Sutter. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got it behind the line. It's Durant. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Washington. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab. It's Sutter. Finding open areas. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Fighting off the defender. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durant. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Lions. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. At the 45 on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Skinner. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Now on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He leaves it with his back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Line getting set on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Beavers line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the option. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Clay.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. It's good. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. Might be looking to run. Fires into the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.